Hello, I'm Mark Anderson, the volunteer manager of the CDC, and I'm trying to save the world, and I can't do it without you. I put together a program to save the world, and it goes like this. Developing a safe and secure infrastructure in the common defense and general welfare of every human being to walk this earth. What this infrastructure is, it is a network of society members that come together on common ground in order to gridlock this HIV/AIDS virus and secure our species as the top of the evolutionary chart. It is a program that is instituted across every hospital across the United States. The program would offer voluntary testing to the entire U.S. body in order to essentially control this virus by knowing everywhere it is at and giving it nowhere to go. The program would consist of a database that would create an account for all the community that assembles against our microscopic enemy. Of course, everybody would choose their own personal doctor, and everyone would also create their password upon setup of an account for their own discretion. It would also offer distinguishable badges or name tags in recognition of the program, incorporating pride and integrity across the country we live. The badges or name tags are also there as solid evidence of who is trying to stop this epidemic, and also make it distinguishable whether or not someone is not trying to stop this epidemic and do not care to find out if it already affects them or not. How this program works? This program works by bringing reassurance to the life of the human being that does care about their well-being and future development of their country, by bringing the integrity and will of fellow community members into the light. It also start having a positive influence upon younger upcoming members in our society to make good decisions on such a health-related topic. The program throws a brick wall in front of our opponent through the decrease of the spread of HIV/AIDS and a 0% increase in infected Americans. At this point, even if all of our efforts are in vain to secure a cure, time itself would end the existence of our enemies, as no new person is infected again. Whether a man or woman is infected or not, they as human beings should have that innate emotion to protect the men, women, and children and their families, communities, countries, and world. Upon assembling and a voluntary testing and cooperation, a person would sit down with a self-appointed care provider and create your account and issue your badge or name tag. Remember, you make your password, so that is part of the enrollment process. You type it in yourself at the office. You can sign on to your account through any mobile device. I suggest using your own to further protect your security when sharing your information with someone else. There you have the beginning development of a safe and secure infrastructure. Precautionary warnings. In the preliminary years of this program, depending on the risks you take, you are still liable to catch HIV/AIDS due to the amount of time it takes to discover the virus in your body from the time of infection. This program cannot assure 100% security upon immediately entering, for the pure fact that it takes up to years to expose the HIV/AIDS virus in the human system. So naturally, it will take a few years of compliance with the program to earn extra reassurance against this virus. I suggest it best to fornicate with someone who has been in the program long enough to know for 100 whether or not this virus has breached their threshold. All the reasons to help create this secure network. Upon a strong motion to gridlock HIV/AIDS, we would also make a strong motion to eradicate currently curable infectious diseases across the entire 3.794 million square miles of the United States, and stand together as a species against this enemy that has claimed the lives of 641,976 Americans alone, and an estimated 1.1 million Americans being infected by HIV/AIDS today in our country. This is a war that doesn't harm life but saves countless numbers of lives. We can pave a way for a better future for generations to come and make this old news and only a topic of discussion in the history class of the young children of today's world. Offer protection, offer treatment, offer relief, give hope, put more focus on finding the cure, save lives. The heart of America would be outraged about the premature loss of any fellow American blood, and the time to put the stop to this 640,000 and accumulating loss of American blood. It's a good idea to gridlock this because stopping its spread is the first step to any cure, and it assures our spot at the top of the evolutionary chart and shuts down the virus's evolutionary development at the same time. Upon eliminating the curable infectious diseases, We will save the currency it costs to create 98 million cures needed by Americans each year, and then have the time to put more focus on other problems because we handled this one. HIV/AIDS is an expensive treatment, so after the gridlock, it will save the currency it would have otherwise cost to have treated the countless lives we just saved. After creating this stronghold in the war and winning this battle in our country, we can then source outwards in order to save other countries, communities, lives, and create stronger allies. Let us then come together stronger than before and secure the whole North America and broaden our human species stronghold in this war. Help ensure none of your children or any of their peers ever has to suffer from this tragic story. A very big reason to create this program is due to the fact that the line of intent and the line of accident sit so close together it is hard to know for sure the intention of the infector. We live in a day and age where we can see our microscopic enemy, and it could be impossible to accidentally spread such a life-altering illness, and it is unacceptable to spread such an illness with any such malicious intent. As a human species, we have overcome all such opponents in the evolutionary fight to the top. It is one of our oldest enemies of all time, one that we could not see, that has been ailing mankind since the dawn of our era, and now we live in a time we can eliminate this old threat. I say, why not? How to get the highest level of success. The main thing for a smashing blow against this monster is mass cooperation and full-scale advertising. The emergency alert system would be the perfect weapon in rallying up the people for this war. Word of mouth about the program would be great advertising too, because we need everybody on board. Help me create this program and join the cause of saving lives. The main goal is to gridlock HIV/AIDS and eliminate other curable infectious diseases and find the cure for others in order to make the living situation of every one of my fellow humankind better. In order to succeed, this program must go around quicker than HIV/AIDS, which is at an estimated 36 million people who are affected worldwide and growing. Who is ready to fight for the safety and security of a nation and world? Let us turn that idea that it's never going to happen to me or my family into a reality. Can you help me? Yes. Will you help me?